Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna go over 5 common mistakes that I see beginners make behind the non-volley zone. So the first mistake that I see very often is people cross their feet for no reason when the ball is slightly to either to the right or left. It's okay to cross your feet, but you wanna try to minimize it. So if there's a little dink to your right, I would like to see you taking that extra step here, staying square, facing your opponent, hit the ball, and then recover. It's a much quicker step to recover than if you were to cross your feet. By crossing your feet to hit a dink, you're taking so many extra steps. By the time you're done hitting that dink, the point was probably over 10 minutes ago. Okay, so again, the ball is slightly to your left. Take that quick little shuttle, go back into position, and try to really minimize crossing your feet. Again, by crossing your feet, you're wasting so much time. Number 2, I see a lot of people when they're behind the kitchen line, they have big backswings. By having a big backswing on either your volleys or your dinks, you cannot really see when you make contact with the ball here, okay? Unless you really turn your face to look at the ball making contact with your paddle. That's not really gonna happen often. So you wanna make sure by keeping your paddle out in front, minimizing those backswings, it's so much easier to keep seeing the ball touching your paddle or to really have more control. Back here, you don't have much control unless you really turn your head, which is basically never gonna happen in pickleball. Same thing on those high volleys. Try to minimize your backswings, try to keep it out in front as much as you can. Before we go into the third most common mistake made by beginners behind the kitchen line, I would like to talk to you guys about the Titan ball machine, my preferred ball machine. I love it. I feel like I can go out there whenever I want, and the ball machine never gets tired. So if you're looking for a ball machine, use CP10 for $100 off, and I hope you guys love it as much as I do. The third most common mistake that I see for beginners playing pickleball behind the kitchen line is how much wrist they use when they hit a volley or a dink. I see a lot of people using their wrist, and what happens when you use so much wrist in pickleball, you end up popping the ball up quite often, because look what happens when I'm doing this. My paddle is going up, therefore the ball is most likely gonna go up. So you really wanna try to minimize your wrist, try to keep it a little bit more stable, and really focus on using your shoulder when it comes to your dinks and more your forearm when it comes to your volleys. The fourth most common mistake that I see is how impatient pickleball players are in general. They want to pull the trigger on any kind of shot. It doesn't matter where the ball is, how high the ball is, they just want to smack it. You want to make sure you wait for the right opportunity. If the ball is in your red zone, anything below your knees, you should probably dink it back instead of trying to pull the trigger. That's way too low. And if you try to pull the trigger, you're gonna go from low to high, which gives them an opportunity to be aggressive on the following shot. So again, I see a lot of people being impatient, going for it on the wrong balls. The last mistake that I see is the paddle is always down. They are always expecting the ball to come towards their feet, whereas when you're super close to each other, you're about 14 feet away from your opponent. You want to make sure your paddle is ready. You want to protect your beautiful face, and if your paddle is down, it's going to be very hard for you to protect your face in case they hit the ball pretty hard coming towards your face. So you want to make sure, instead of having your paddle down here, after every single shot behind the kitchen line, no matter what, you want to expect the ball to come fast towards your face or towards your body. So you got to make sure you bring that paddle back into your ready position every time. I hope these 5 tips are gonna help you improve your pickleball game to avoid those oops moments. If you like this video, please make sure you like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and leave any comments if you have any questions. Third mistake, the wrist. It's good so far. I hope this video helps you guys get to the next level. Please don't forget, I knew I was gonna mess up. I hope this level gets you guys to the next level. I hope this level, oh my God. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave any comments down below if you have any questions. Oh shoot. Sorry, sorry.
You got this on here, don't worry.